Hi everybody, I'm actually going to do my own makeup today. A lot of you have asked me in the comments if I could do a video again when I do my own makeup, and I thought today is actually perfect. I'm about to go out tonight to a really nice dinner party, and I thought I'm just going to film myself quickly while I'm doing my makeup. I'm wearing my favorite designer. This is an Isabel Marant shirt, and I'm also wearing some nice jewelry. This is by my favorite jewelry designer, Anita Co. And I'm just going to do a very quick and easy makeup, just a little bit of a smoky brown eye makeup and a light natural lip, a little bit of a contour, and let's get started. All right, let's get started. I chose this foundation here by Dior. It's the AIRFLASH number 300. And the reason why I chose this foundation for tonight is because I actually don't have that much time. I have to be out the door in an hour. And I love this foundation because it's a really quick and easy application. I also have this foundation in my makeup kit for work. I've used it so much on my clients. And I love it because it basically, you can spray it on, and there's a few different ways of applying it. I'm going to apply it today where I'm spraying it on my hand and then I'm buffing it in, but you can also do it directly out of the can. But if you are doing it directly out of the can, what you would have to do is kind of be away from your face, I would say like 8 inches, and you have to really shake it well. I would say like shake it like 5 seconds, and you take the cap off, and then you spray it on in like a zigzag motion, and then you might have to blend it in a little bit with like a sponge or a brush. The way how I am applying it today is where I shake it and then I spray it directly on my hand. And then it kind of looks like that. It turns almost into a liquid foundation. And then I'm applying it with a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I just dip it into like that. And then I apply it with my brush directly on my face in like round circular motions, and I kind of just buff it in. And the reason why I also like this foundation, like I said, it's quick and easy, and it's paraben free, and it's very buildable. You can do it super natural, but you can also really build it, and it gives a lot of coverage and just leaves a really nice natural glow on your face. And I find it also very luminous. So I just finished applying my foundation. I love the finish of it. One more quick thing I want to mention about this foundation is if you need a little bit of body makeup, it's fantastic because it's so quick. You just spray it on, and if you have some imperfection on your legs or on your décolleté, just spray it on and take a big buffing brush and you're ready to go. Now I'm moving on to my eyebrows, and I'm just applying a little bit of this eyebrow pencil by Anastasia, the one I always use in medium brown, and I'm just brushing my brows up, and I'm filling them in a little bit. Right in here I have some gaps, and I want to just make them a bit fuller. And I'm also going to bring them up a little bit where I can just have a little bit of a arch. And I'm also going to extend them just a little bit. Another really good tip is if you're having a hard time doing your brows, just like kind of bring them downwards a little bit, and then you can really see where you need to fill them in. I like doing that. And then you take your spoolie and brush them back up again. The next step is I like using this Laura Mercier product on my eyes. This is kind of like a primer, and the color here is wheat. And also I like it because it's almost like a concealer on your eyelid, where it just gives, it just makes everything look really even. And especially if you do have some discoloration on your eyelid, or if you have some veins showing through, it's a really nice way of just making it look very even. And I'm using a Cream Eye Color concealer brush by Laura Mercier. And I'm just applying that on my eyelid. And then you can also use your hand to just kind of blend it in. I'm using this palette here by Too Faced. It's the Chocolate Bar, and this is what it looks like. These are all the colors, and I'm gonna use this color right here, and I'm applying it with a eye crease brush here by Laura Mercier. Now, as you all know, I have pretty deep set eyes, and I feel like the older I'm getting, the more deep set they get. And I personally, I don't know, I just don't like wearing too much eyeshadow. I always feel like almost like I look older with too much eyeshadow, and it's kind of aging me. So the only time I really wear eyeshadow is if I go out at night and I just want to, like, usually I just bring my eyeshadow on the outer corners of my eye, and I'm just kind of putting it like right in here. And then I take a fluffier brush here. This one is by Wayne Goss. And I just kind of blend it in. And I just want to make it look really soft and effortless. All right, so the reason why I just put a little bit of shadow right on the outer corner right here is I just want to kind of elongate my eye, and that's why I just put it like right on the outer corner, and then I use a blending brush and I just all blend it in nicely. But I like to keep the inner corner very light. So I'll just put it like right in here. And then I'm also going to take a smaller brush. This one here is by Dior. And I'm going to use the same color. And I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. Just kind of smudge it in. Kind of halfway in. And I'm not going to put too much color in the front here. I'm just going to kind of focus like right on the outer corners. So again, what this does, it's just going to elongate my eye. And then you can take your buffing brush from earlier and take that a little bit underneath. All right, so I'm going to bring this color in, which is frosting, on my blending brush. And I'm just going to bring that a little bit more in the socket right here. Just to kind of like give my socket area a little bit more definition and a little bit more drama right in there. All right, so instead of using a liner, I'm just going to use the black in the palette, which is called Licorice, which is this color right up here. And I'm using it on a angled brush, and I'm just dipping it into the shadow. I'm using this angled brush just really close to the lash line, just to give it a little bit more drama and a little bit more, just, you know, because I'm going to use a strip lash, so just that something is right there when you put the strip on as well. And you're just going to blend it in nicely. It doesn't have to be too perfect, because again, we're going to put a strip on. Then you can use your brush, which I used earlier by Dior. It's just a really nice angled brush, and it's really nice for smudging the liner in. Okay, so I'm gonna apply some eyelashes. I already just curled my lashes off camera, and the lashes I'm using are by Ardell. They're 116, and I've already put some glue on. I like using black glue. Place them close to the lash line like that, and then I take my tweezer and then I tuck them in the front and on the back. So I just take my tweezer and tuck the sides in basically. So I'm gonna apply my mascara right now, and the one I chose is Dior Addict IT-LASH, and I'm just gonna apply that strip lashes, and I'm just gonna apply it like that. And it also just makes it look a little bit more natural, because your actual lash blends in with the strip of lashes. I'm gonna move on to put a little bit of concealer on, and I chose this Skinflash in 002. This one is also by Dior, and it's a really nice lightweight concealer, and it comes in this pen form like that. And I'm just gonna apply that directly out of the pen on my eyes like that, and then I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna blend it in. I'm just going to powder my T-zone a little bit, and for that I chose a pressed powder by Tarte, and the color is Fair. This is the compact, and I can also take this compact with me tonight when I need to be touched up a little bit. It's really nice, it fits in every purse, so this one is great. And I'm using a brush here also by Dior, and I'm just going to powder lightly because I don't like to wear too much powder. Just going to put that in the T-zone area and a little bit underneath my eyes. And this is about all I'm going to do on powder. And I'm going to move on right into doing a little bit of a contour. This one here is by Too Faced, and the color is medium deep, and it's Chocolate Soleil. This is a product I love to use, especially on me or on mature skin, because you don't want too much shimmer and you don't want to attract too much more to your fine lines you already have. So I like using a matte product, and I'm using another Real Techniques brush. And I don't want to do too much contouring tonight. I just want to like do a little bit, and I'm just gonna bring that product right here in the hollows of my cheeks. If you do that to your face, that helps, so you can see where the hollows of your cheeks are. Just gonna do it here, and I'm bringing it a little bit also in my temple, and you can also bring it a little bit in your hairline and on your forehead and a little bit on your chin area. The next product I'm using is a JOUER cream blusher, and this one here is called Tint, and I love this color. It's like a really beautiful summer color. It's a little bit of a shimmer in it, just a really nice hint. So I'm just kind of smile a little bit in the camera and put it right on the apples of my cheeks, like right in here. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with my smudging brush by Dior, and I'm just putting that black eyeshadow on top of the band. And what that does basically is just kind of, it covers the band and it just makes it a little bit more natural looking. The last step to this makeup look is applying my lip product, and I chose this Kevyn Aucoin lip gloss. I actually just recently discovered this lip gloss and I love it. So I'm just applying it directly. Again, it has a really beautiful sponge applicator. This is the finished makeup look. Very quick and easy. I hope that you like it, and leave me some comments, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thanks for watching.